Ferals. Well, we've decided that this afternoon we're going to go to Pucka Armour Base. That's about an hour and a quarter from here in Bacchus Marsh. Slip across, they should be open. Well, I'm hoping they'll be open. Have a look at the Royal Australian Armoured Corps Museum. I put a post up the other night, mentioned it to YD. So I've just pulled over, I've got out of Bacchus Marsh. I'm up on one of the ridges here at the moment, and I'm about to take a shot looking back the opposite way towards the Ponderosa. I'll take a couple of more snaps or recordings, I suppose you might call them, as we head along. We're going to take off from here, go through Gisborne. I'll jump onto a back road that'll take me up towards Bendigo and turn off from there and head across to Pucka. And we'll take some more footage along the way and see how we go. So just bear with me a minute. Bacchus Marsh. Over there is the Pondo. Probably about the centre of your screen now, I think. And we'll just pan to the right. I'm looking west at the moment. That's the hill up behind us, which is now out of focus. There we go. We live just around to the left of that hill there. And as we go to the right, you can see part of the Great Dividing Range. Havoc's backyard when I get up there in a motorbike occasionally. Now we've picked up our supplies for the trip. Starburst snakes, because they didn't have me Chicos. Pretty shattered there actually. Some Coke. A cherry ripe. Stopped at McDonald's and picked up me cappuccino. Barnes won't be happy with that, but that's bad luck. And I think we've got everything. Car's clean, no kids. No misses, they're up home, then we're ready to roll. Gotta say, this is about the single weirdest bloody thing I've ever done. I prefer to be sitting in front of about 400 people talking about shit. And be prepared for the odd F-bomb too. At the moment I'm running along the ridgeline towards Gisborne. Every man and his dog's on the road, and that includes every moron that can't drive. I've got some peace train happening in the background. Hang on, we'll give you a dose. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Anyway, Pucka's a pretty big army base. Royal Australian School of Artillery is still there, I'm pretty sure. They used to do a lot of Army Reserve training for Victoria out of there as well. 1st Armoured Regiment, or the Royal Australian Armoured Corps, trains there still, and they've still got about, I believe, 12, what's the new ones they've got? M1A2 Leopards, not Leopards, Abrams. Murph will kill me. They've still got Abrams there for training. The rest have all obviously gone to Darwin, 1st Armoured Regiment. So with a bit of luck, we might even see some of them today. What else? No, that's about it. Dig the attire. I wouldn't get out of the house like this if the cook was with me. The only thing I've done fashion sense that's right, apparently, is I haven't tucked my shirt in, which I'm told is uncultured. That's bad luck. So we're uncoordinated. I haven't had a shave. Got a head like a robber's dog, but I don't really care. So I'll turn. If it's bouncing around a bit too, that's because it's sitting on the dash on top of a beanie. But shit happens. And now we're about to come into Bullingarook, which is almost tree hugger central. Particularly when I ride the motorbike out here being a 2-stroke. Shit happens. Right, turn you off. Well, we dodged a bullet. come out of Gisborne and Constable Plot, side of the road. Thank Christ he was pulling over somebody else. We're about 15 k's over the limit, I reckon, at that point in time. Just about to pop into Kilmore now. We're sort of at the base of the Great Dividing Range, I suppose, where it cuts across the top of Bendigo and everything like that. It splits Bendigo from Melbourne. Horse country. You could say big money horse country out here. Probably a bit like Virginia horse country, I guess. Leyland Brothers we're not. And I'm about to drive right across the top of a dickhead in a Camry if he doesn't get his ass into gear and get going. Sidetracked. A couple of things while I think of it. I was actually thinking about it while I had the camera off. I better say hi to Nat. I watched her again the other night on 4BC. It's a good thing I did because they had the webcams turned off, and if I hadn't have emailed you, they'd have still been turned off. Some people, Russian spies, no hope. JB, I suppose if it wasn't for the book, I wouldn't have visited the website. Pretty bloody glad I did, actually. It's been good. All the ferals out there, Jesus, there's a bloody great list. Numbskulls in the States, shit, Rhino, A-Dub, Murph, YD, who else we got floating around over there? There's probably plenty. I've missed somebody, I know I have. Our crew, Banger, Barnes, Zombies. That one never ceases to amaze me. Chaz, Dre, terracing around over there in the Kimberley. Who else? Mick. Hope you're still working on that manuscript too. Husey. Been a bit of a revelation and an inspiration. Jesus. There's more, I know there is. Moko. Yeah, there's one out of the box, that's for sure. Hang on, we just got to wind the diesel lacquer band up. Have I missed people? Yeah, I have. Jesus. Anyway, I just thought I'd say hello. It's good talking to you all. I enjoy it. J Space is an absolute blast. And yeah, I've learned shitloads. Did something unusual the other night, last night in fact. Dragged the whiteboard in from the shed and actually decided to do some planning and some structure on the little intense book writing thing. Bit of a first. At least we're learning as we go, so to speak. There we go, we're around him, thank Christ for that. And we'll see what comes of it. We're about to do all the explodey goodness thing. Flintart, there's another one I missed. Yeah, okay, Tasmanian feral, sorry. Jingy whiz. And there'll be more, but I'll remember them as we go. Alright, well I won't bore you to death. I'll keep moving. We've just taken a little bit of a break. You can hear the cars going past. I'm about halfway between Lansfield and Toobrack. And this is God's country. Not quite like up home. It's a little bit hillier. And down there, oh yeah, ducks. I had to stop. I seen some earlier and I missed them because I was driving along and I had cars behind me, but if I don't, I'll get in trouble. Here we go. For BDAC. Don't know what they are, apart from being moo cows.